My name is Yvette Jones, and I'm the Chief Communications Officer for Douglas County Government. I am pleased to welcome you here this evening for our 2026 Women's History Month program on behalf of Commission Chair, Dr. Ramona Jackson Jones. Thank you. Tonight, in connection with the national theme, Leading the Change, Women Shaping a Sustainable Future, we gather to celebrate the achievements, leadership, and lasting impact of 6 of our community's most spectacular women. I'm so excited to celebrate you tonight. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge our Board of Commissioners, Chairman Dr. Ramona Jackson Jones, of course, District 1 Commissioner Henry Mitchell III, District 2 Commissioner Whitney Kenner Jones. We will hear more from her in a bit. District 3 Commissioner Martin Raxton, Vice Chair, and District 4 Commissioner Mark Alcaraz. I am honored to extend greetings on behalf of our commissioners and our County Administrator, Dr. David Corbin, and of course, the wind beneath our wings, our Assistant County Administrator and Chief of Staff, Tiffany Stewart Stanley. Say hello to the people. Are there any elected, appointed officials in attendance? I'm asking the question, I already know the answer, but if you will please stand or wave your hands to be recognized. I see Madam State Rep Kimberly Alexander. I see our Chief Superior Court Judge Cynthia Adams, Superior Court Judge Dia Warren, Chief Magistrate Judge Zane Hedge. And of course, I saw you slip on in here, Madam Mayor, Rochelle Robinson. Thank you all for being in attendance this evening. Now, what's a moment without a little bit of prayer? But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to invite to the podium now for a moment of prayer and an opportunity to center ourselves in this moment for this occasion, Ms. Dot Paget, to lead us in our invocation. Ms. Dot?
Thank you for inviting me. And I want to tell you that when they asked me to do the invocation, I thought invocations come in many different forms. And tonight, or this month, we gather together in gratitude for the women in the past who have shaped our world. And we honor women that have dared to dream and go beyond their limits. And I will take advantage of my advanced stage today and tonight to tell you a story that I know about history. Few people in public have seen the amazing journey of the black females that I have seen. I have watched this journey and watch the journey that they have taken. Now, and the reason I selected that I knew that when I came in here tonight, it would be dressed, people would be dressed to the hilt, full of conversation, and it would be a lot of the young women and the women that I am actually spotlighting tonight. So even though in the past women won rights, the black females were still in the lower ring of the ladder in our society. There were few people that recognized their talents, their skills, their knowledge, and their intelligence. I witnessed this, and I was totally amazed and watched this change. I watched these women organize themselves. I watched them come together as a community. I watched them work together. I watched them build foundations. And I watched this group of women rise to the top in business, in politics, in professions, and they rose to the top of the ladder. I was astonished. And I am one of the few people that has had an opportunity to actually watch this. So I don't know if you can take it into, as much as I have witnessed this and as much as it means to me to see people come together and rise to the top of the ladder in so many different ways, helping each other. And so this is an astonishing part of the history of women to me. The preservation of the history of women is also very important, and that's what this is all about, the national history. And I am actually a charter member of the National Women's History Museum in Washington, D.C. And the museum was created 30 years ago. It's very important. It's growing. And this is a part of their statement. What is important about museums is that they capture what is and what was, and not what should be. And if you'll look that up, you'll find out that that is a statement very many times. What is, what was, and not what should be. And you'll have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Any woman that has done anything significant or interesting or should be preserved, and their story should be preserved. And that's what this month is all about. Knowledge of history can help society avoid mistakes or repeating some of our mistakes. And it is a service to our community to have this history brought before us. And thank you all, the leaders that have brought this together to this county. Thank you, Madam Chairman, for doing this, being the host of this. But the National Women's History Museum illuminates this. They illuminate women in the past and that have done these things that have shaped our future. And this is very important. Women's history is not a footnote. It is foundational. And women's footprints will be very deep in the sands of time. Those footprints may be washed away, but how you continue to lead your life to inspire, that will be your legacy. So I ask you tonight to hold fast to your dreams, follow your heart, and be steadfast to your faith. And thank you for allowing me to do this. Good evening.
Thank you, Ms. Paget, for centering us with those words this evening. So now I'd like to invite Chairman Dr. Ramona Jackson-Jones to the podium to share a few words with us. And as she makes her way up, I would like to extend extreme gratitude to Madam Chair. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for your leadership. This program this evening exists because of her. And finally, thank you so much for creating a space for women, a space to fellowship, a space to be recognized, a space to be seen, like truly seen and heard. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yvette Jones, our Chief Communications Officer, for those amazing, wonderful words of encouragement as I stand here tonight to welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the day that the Lord has made, and on behalf of the Douglas County Board of Commissioners and I and the administration, I am excited to host another annual Women's History Month program. It is crucial that we continue to acknowledge the many achievements that women have made and the centuries of progress we've championed. I'm especially proud to honor these remarkable women, the 6 women that I'm sitting with tonight, and I'm so excited, who have made an incredible impact on Douglas County community. And I welcome you in the words of the famous singer, James Brown. This is a man's world. Help me, Judge Hedge, but it's nothing without a woman or girl. So thank you.
Can I follow that up with Who Run the World? Thank you. Love the way y'all were just on cue with that. Thank you. All right, we are excited to showcase some incredible talent at this evening's event. We have the New Manchester High School's Fame dance team, Poet Laureate Gwen Parker, and renowned artist Larry Wilson. Please welcome first New Manchester's Fame dance team performing 4 women under the direction of Mrs. Teresa Innocent. Take it away.
My skin is black, my arms are long, my hair is woolly, my back is strong, strong enough to take the pain, inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is Aunt Sarah. My name is Aunt Sarah.
My skin is yellow, my hair is long. Between 2 worlds, I do belong.
Wow, how beautiful was that? Thank you, New Manchester High School Fame Dance Team. Next, we'll be inspired with some words. We have Poet Laureate Gwen Parker. Ms. Parker is an 11-time published author, poet, spoken word performer, and retired Dun & Bradstreet executive who uses her creative and artistic skills to change lives on a local and a national level. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Gwen Parker.
I won't be before you long. Ha ha. It is my honor to be here tonight at the invitation of Madam Chair, Dr. Ramona Jackson Jones, and to be with my Commissioner of District 2, Whitney Kenner Jones, in the honoring of these worthy women tonight. Women of all races, creeds, culture, and economic classes share a backstory. We have walked different paths, have different lived experiences, have or have not had recognized different sheroes. But lingering in the background is a shared backstory that belongs to the collective she. And it is to this collective she that I dedicate this poem tonight as we celebrate Douglas County's Women's History Month. She gave birth to the world, brought forth kings and queens, gave shelter from the storm, led armies and fought wars, helped governments to run with equality long before she was erased from history. She was a woman once revered for her beauty, her grace, her intelligence, her spirit, her generosity, her bravery. Thousands of years later, boxed in a type of slavery, no one remembers that because of women, the world had been a better place, for her story had been replaced. The time came when her light was dimmed, her crown was stolen, her place on the world stage taken, relegated to the background, told her new assignment was just wife and procreator. She was negated. Because she did not honor what she was told, alone she forged ahead, quietly in silence. She still leads and guides the world underailed. She born, she nursed, she nurtured, she nourished, she groomed, she schooled, she prepared, she supported, she guided, forged paths to greatness, made a way, forged paths to greatness, men for places she was not allowed to go, but nevertheless made a way out of no way, made meals out of scraps, made homes out of shacks, made college doors open, made careers become reality, made dreams come true, made it all seem easy when it was hard to do. From the beginning until the end, women will run all the races we win. We know because her story has told us so. One act at a time, We see it in the acts of all great women that came before. How they seized their moment, staked their claim, honored their gifts in the Creator's holy name. There was a time when women banded together. So long ago, no woman remembers. Male-dominant power became worried. Their rule seemed threatened. Measures were taken. The weak were shaken. That caused a split, and the courageous women became outliers, had to stand alone. Still, just like Harriet Tubman guided others to freedom, she showed how she valued the gifts she was given to share, how to honor the assignment she was given to bear, to leave the world a better place, even if they never recorded her worth or showed her face. Her remarkable contribution were buried in the back pages of history. For a long time remained a mystery. But truth seeks into the atmosphere, and into the consciousness it does sear. The burning truth of what the Creator had placed here. Sent from the sun to give care to everyone, to push us forward from the darkest night into the future that would shine bright. She was chosen, so she could not refuse. She gave birth to thoughts and spends her life protecting it, encouraging it to strive and thrive in the light. She, now so splendored, so alone, still forges a path to make it her own in a world no longer built with her in mind, for she is more needed now than any other time. She, made in the image of the Creator, continues to create, lest the world cease to be. She will keep us alive throughout eternity. Because she refused to die on the vine, dim her light, but to honor her plight, women continue to walk with pride, honoring their gifts they once had to hide. They indeed hold up half the sky. Some say more. We all know why. Women walk into places that should be warm, but are cold. It is a commonplace story all women have told. Deferring to power women no longer thought to possess has run its course. Women do not wait for power to recognize their worth, something they have known since the moment they gave birth. Yet still, with love, she refused to stand still. Instead, she moves forward, even as she waits for love to come. For the Creator sent her from the sun to nourish and care for everyone. Because she refused to leave her daughters behind, the world will still see them shine, one bright light at a time, until all women join back together to keep the assignment, all standing as one to make the world equal for everyone under the sun. This is the battle. This is the way the battle will be won because her job was never just to be a mother and a wife. Her job was here to end toil and strife. We are one. Ashe, Aho. So be it. Namaste. Amen.
She, thank you for bringing she to the forefront, and she indeed holds up the sky. At this moment, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Commissioner Whitney Kenner Jones. Not yet. Gotta give her your flowers, hold on. Whitney Kenner Jones, Esquire, serves as Commissioner of District 2 in Douglas County and owns Kenner Jones Law, LLC, leveraging her expertise in law, public health, and public administration to transform the Douglas County community. As a distinguished attorney licensed in both Georgia and Oregon, she specializes in child welfare law and conducts critical discrimination investigations for corporations and educational institutions. Her work earned her the prestigious recognition as a top 40 under 40 National Black Lawyers honoree in 2020. Her dedication to youth empowerment is exemplified through her executive board position with Power Up, Inc., where she guides young women into construction and engineering careers. She is also an active member of the West Georgia chapter of Jack and Jill of America and DCP chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Heavy emphasis on Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. It's all D9 love up in here, but heavy emphasis on the Deltas. Okay, let me go on. And she, in that role, is helping to shape the next generation of leaders and social action. Demonstrating her commitment to professional excellence and community service, Commissioner Kenner Jones is a charter member of the West Georgia chapter of the National Coalition of Negro Women and additionally holds membership in the National Bar Association and Georgia Association of Black Women Attorneys. Since taking office in April of 2024, she has spearheaded transformative initiatives, securing vital funding for public health department renovations and forging partnerships with major corporations to create educational opportunities for local youth. Through strategic collaboration with federal representatives, she has obtained significant infrastructure improvement funding to enhance the quality of life for Douglas County residents. As a dedicated public servant, Commissioner Kenner Jones continues to be a dynamic force for positive change, working tirelessly to build a stronger, more equitable community for all Douglas County residents. Please join me in welcoming District 2 Commissioner Whitney Kenner Jones to the stage.
So y'all know I'm probably the most sensitive gangster in this room. And Miss Gwen almost took me out with her words, so I definitely appreciate that. And Miss Dot for your opening. That was absolutely beautiful. But welcome, friends, colleagues, distinguished guests, elected officials. Madam Chair, I do want to start by saying thank you very much for this opportunity. When she came to me and asked if I would do the keynote for this, I initially kind of took a step back and hesitated a bit because I wondered, what would I say to you all? When I think about history and women's histories, I think about the Miss Dots of it all, the people who have already made such a huge impact and made such significant changes, and I think to myself, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Nothing special, nothing extraordinary. This is just the way that you are supposed to show up in the world and the things that you are required. If you believe, like you say, you believe that this is what the Lord is supposed to have you doing, and that is what you do. So I genuinely struggled with what I would talk about tonight, but that's exactly it. That's exactly the point. It hit me that that is the problem. The world has turned women into individuals who recognize or see their contributions as average, as meager, just another ordinary day, just another ordinary experience, just another average thing that you are supposed to be doing. But today, I'm here to remind you all that we are all extraordinary. There is nothing ordinary about what we do. Every March, we gather to celebrate Women's History Month. We rightfully honor the giants, the Harriet Tubmans, the Susan B. Anthonys, the Maya Angelous, women who stood in the light and demanded to be seen. But today, I want to talk about a different kind of power, the kind of power that doesn't make headlines, the kind that doesn't get credit, the kind that quietly holds everything together. I want to talk about invisible labor, the silent and unseen force that actually keeps the world spinning, the engine that drives our economy, our communities, and our families forward. One of my favorite quotes comes from Laurel Thatcher Ulrich, and my chief of staff, Julia, who's here tonight, has gifted me a hat that has this saying on it. It's probably one of the few hats that I have that have a saying on it that is appropriate to wear in public. I wear it all the time. I appreciate her for that. But it says, "Well-behaved women seldom make history." I love that quote because if you're not willing to kick doors down, who is writing stories about you? Who is talking about you? But the piece that I feel like is missing from that is what I like to add with it. The women who do the work are often invisible in history books if they appear at all. These are the women that we pass every day, the ones that we work with, live next to, sit beside without knowing the depth of what they carry. It makes me think about Douglas County employees like Stephanie Morgan. Don't nothing shake in the courthouse if that lady ain't put it together. But half the people in this room would have no idea who she is, and her work deserves to be celebrated. When we talk about the progress and moving forward, we often only celebrate the final moment. We look for the signature on the deal, the breakthrough in medicine, the academic achievement, but we rarely look at what made that moment possible. The hours of planning, the emotional labor, the unpaid caretaking, and the quiet sacrifices that allowed all of those championed moments to be made. Today, we make the invisible visible. History is full of women whose brilliance shaped the world, but whose names were erased. Lise Mitzer helped discover nuclear fission. Her colleague received the Nobel Prize for it. Rosalind Franklin captured the images that unlocked structural DNA. Her male colleague got the credit for it. This pattern happens and occurs so frequently that there is a name for it, the Matilda effect. That is the systemic erasure of women's contributions from history. And sadly, it's not just in science. Linda Newman redesigned the modern hairbrush as a medical advancement in hygiene products. We use it today, every day. Every woman in this room uses that advancement every single day. And I'm sure before I said her name, no one in this room knew it. Women have always been building the world. We just haven't always been named in it. This isn't just a historical phenomenon. It's not simply history that we should move on from because it still happens even today because work is still much too narrowly defined. Work must not continue to be defined as what we are paid to do. It must include what gets carried, the mental load, the planning, the remembering, and the caregiving. Studies estimate that invisible labor of women actually accounts for up to 39% of the U.S. GDP. Let that sink in, that in this room, 39% of the work that you do on a daily basis that is never compensated is actually driving our economy forward, because you permit people to have an opportunity to sit, relish in their work, think about what they want to do, not move or not shake until they are ready to do such things, because you are carrying, handling, managing, micromanaging all of the minute details of what occurs for those people every single day. If every woman were paid for her full work, our economy would grow by trillions of dollars. I believe the last estimate was approximately $2 trillion. So we are not simply contributing to the economy. We are absolutely, unequivocally sustaining it. We are propping it up. We are making the world go round. We saw this extremely clearly during the pandemic. When systems shut down and you could not outsource the work, you could not outsource the labor, we stepped up. We stayed home. We educated children. We provided health care when there was no way for health care to be provided to people. We provided transportation. We made sure that the systems that are in place did not collapse and did not shut down and were never compensated for that work. That happened everywhere, not just here. And make no mistake, this invisible labor isn't occurring at home only or in niche sectors of society. It's equally enmeshed in our workplaces. It's the women who arrange meetings, send the birthday cards, take notes during meetings, and provide emotional support to colleagues, often without any formal recognition. Most of that is never measured, it's rarely rewarded, and often expected, but is never accounted for in raises or performance evaluations. So what do? We stop treating women's work as exceptional and start recognizing it as essential. We build environments where women do not have to shrink or soften or second guess their leadership. Lord knows, I'm sure some of y'all in the room wish I would soften myself. It ain't gonna happen. It is what it is. But we have to not second guess our leadership and acknowledge that what has been traditionally labeled as extra is actually foundational. And we stop letting thwarted words and worlds and expectations of us be that we will pick up the pieces of the project or crisis mend or manage the things that have fallen apart simply because people have become used to you being the one who is going to be responsible for it or the person who is going to do it. Because it is not singularly our jobs. It must be a shared responsibility, and it is incumbent on everybody in this room to ensure that you are sharing that responsibility. There should be no more of women having strokes and heart attacks and medical issues at 40 and 50 years old simply because you couldn't say no, because you were shouldering the burden of someone who decided that this just should be your responsibility. It is their responsibility too. Today, I say to every woman, here who feels like you are carrying more than your share, your work is real, your work matters, it deserves to be seen, and I see you. Now I want to take a moment to take you back to church. I need you to turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I see you. From today forward, you are your neighbor's accountability partner. You just told the young woman sitting next to you that you see her, that you are willing to help carry the load, and that you are willing to be her backbone when she decides to stand up and say, this is not mine. I do not have to carry this. I can put that bag down. You tell your neighbor, I see you, and I stand with you, so that she feels confident and comfortable to put that down. We do not simply celebrate the past. We must act in the present. It's time to make that invisible labor indispensable. As I close, I think about the 2026 theme of leading the change, women shaping a sustainable future. But I remind myself that sustainability is not just environmental, it's human. It's the quiet, enduring strength of women that has sustained families, organizations, and communities for generations. And I'll be honest, this reflection did remind me that I did have something to say today. Because like many of you, I know what it means to carry invisible weight. It has reminded me of the long, quiet nights of hard work and perseverance, the tackled responsibility that no one applauds, the balancing of career and family and community, moments at night like passing the bar twice in 2 states, 6 months apart, on the first try. It's stepping into leadership early and serving. It's building and showing up again and again and again, even when others try to knock you down. That is invisible labor, and it's not small. So today we name it, we honor it, we speak it loudly. Let us look around this room and truly see one another. Let us recognize the women whose work keeps everything moving in our homes, our workplaces, and communities. I want to take a moment. I told y'all, sensitive gangster. But I do want to take a moment to honor people in the room like my mother who have showed me what resilience looks like. I want to honor the women across Douglas County government, in public safety, the courts, transportation, facilities, parks and recreation, communications, public health, transportation, and human resources. It is not lost on me that human resources is the field that holds every organization together, and it is predominantly manned by women. Women whose names may not always be known, but whose impact is undeniable. All 687 of those women whose names appear up here today are Douglas County employees. So finally, to the women of the community who are building the future every day, again, I see you, I honor you, and I thank you. This Women's History Month, let us expand what we celebrate, not just the names in history books, but the names in this room, the names on this screen, the names of the women in your community every day that help ensure that the world continues to go round for you and those like you. Because we are not just shaping the future, we are carrying the present, and we are moving forward together. Thank you.
Well, I feel like there was a little bit of church in that, Commissioner Kenner Jones. When we started, I said that this was a space to be seen and heard. Thank you for making she invisible no more. We appreciate that. So next, we'll hear from a he. We'll hear from critically acclaimed jazz artist Larry Wilson. Mr. Wilson is a professional musician, producer, recording artist, and engineer, as well as the owner of Truth Music Productions and Wilson Works Studios. He has worked with many artists such as Kirk Franklin, Hezekiah Walker, Byron Cage, Ty Tribbett, and many, many others. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Larry Wilson.
How y'all feeling tonight? All right, I'm gonna try that again. You know, I come out to church too, when we're talking church. When you have the microphone, you never accept the first offer from the audience. Because there's always a little bit more sauce, a little bit more energy you can give. So I'm gonna try again. How y'all feeling tonight? All right. So I'm so honored to be here. Thank you to Ms. Deanna Penn who invited me to participate in tonight's festivities. I'm so honored and blessed to be able to do my part in seeing and showing and giving flowers to all the amazing women of not just Douglas County, but of just the world. And I stand here as a proud father. I have 2 daughters, 14 and 2. Praise the Lord on both counts. Thank you, whoever that was over there. And I've been married for 13 years. And so I'm a firm believer that any man that is unable to appreciate the full spectrum of the greatness of a woman is not operating in his full masculinity. And so, with that being said, I'm gonna take us on a little journey. I'm gonna entertain you, hopefully. I'm gonna serenade you a little bit. I'm gonna encourage you. I'm gonna give you your flowers, all of that. And I've handpicked some songs that I believe will help us to all come together and have a good time. Is that okay? All right, we're gonna find out who all the grown people are in the room tonight. Feel free to sing along because it's just me up here. And I will note that because I lead so many bands, that this might be the only solo show that I do for the entire year. So how about that? That's y'all are special. Y'all are really solo performance, all right? Let's try it again. Would you mind if I touched, if I kissed, if I held you tight? The morning light, say, yeah. Or would you mind if I said how I felt tenderly tonight? Again, 'cause I never if y'all know this one. When your heart is broken, in my day to rest. All right, y'all ain't ready for this. Okay. Some of y'all pastors is on speed dial right now. All right. Anybody familiar with Frankie Beverly and Maze? All right, so this is one of my favorite songs by them. It's what I like to call a B cut. Anybody know what a B cut is? It's one of those songs that's not necessarily a hit, but if you're really a fan of the band, you'll know it. And I came across this song. I have another band, and we were doing contract performances at City Winery every month. We were doing tribute shows. One month we decided to do Frankie Beverly and Maze. And upon curating the show, I came across this song, and it was such a beautifully written song in tribute to, womanhood. And it made me think about my wife and just how amazing she is. And all the things, all the hats that she wears as a businesswoman and a mother, and as just being my wife, keeping me together. That's a whole job in itself. But it made me think about just how amazing women are in a time and period that we're in where, gender roles are becoming more fluid and all these types of things. Without getting too political, but I think it's so amazing that women are still coming together and seeing each other, uplifting each other, and really taking pride in what it really is to be a woman. So I just want to let you guys know that you're wonderful, you're amazing. I want to encourage you to just continue lifting each other up and taking pride in all the power that you wield and how vital you are to this earth. You're so vital. This earth does not run without you. And so this song is called "Woman Is a Wonder" by Frankie Beverly and Maze. Did somebody say I'm going way back? Yes, sir. Says she'll be there all the time. She's a comfort to your mind. She is true, truly special indeed. She's a lover, she's a friend. She'll be with you thick and thin. She can be anything that you need. And the band says, a woman is a wonder. A woman is a wonder. Yeah. A woman is a wonder of the world. Oh, yeah. Like the great China wall, she's a rock that never falls. She can do anything for you. He gives you children, raise them too, and there ain't nothing she can do. And you know what I say is true. Yeah, said a woman is a wonder. I see y'all singing it. Y'all better sing. A woman is a wonder, she's a wonder. A woman is a wonder, yeah, of the world. So right about now, we're gonna do a little bit more crowd participation. I I'm gonna give y'all your part, and I want you to sing it loud. It's real simple. Just like we're in choir rehearsal, okay? Just repeat after me. Say it. She did that. 1, 2, 3. Right here. She did that. Sing it one more time. Say yeah. She did that. Yeah, 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 yeah. She. So right about now, I'm gonna name some women that have contributed in indelible ways to our culture, our world, through science and technology and music and politics. And I just want you to say, after I say her name, I want you to say, she did that. Can y'all do it? Let's take a test drive. Rosa Parks. She did that. I like that. Nina Simone. She did that. Yeah. Katherine Johnson. She did that. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Mary Van Barton. She did that. Yeah. Madam C.J. Walker. Say. She did that. You better be saying that. You got a permit here. Said she did that. Michelle Obama. Yeah. She did that. Queen Latifah, yeah. She did that. Yes, sir. Hattie McDaniels, yes, she did. She did that. Yeah. All of you said. She did that. Yeah, yeah. A woman is a wonder. A woman is a wonder. Yes, she's a wonder. A woman is a wonder, yeah, of the world. Yeah, yeah. Can you help me sing and clap your hands like this? A woman is a wonder. Y'all ain't singing it like you believe it. Come on now, say it. A woman is a wonder. Yeah. A woman is a wonder of the world. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. My name is Larry Wilson.
Thank you, sir. He did that. I appreciate you. All right. Well, now I am delighted to announce a surprise element not detailed in your program. Let us pause for a very special message from a powerful and dynamic woman in her own right, U.S. Congresswoman Lucy McBath.
Good evening, Douglas County. This is Congresswoman Lucy McBath. I am pleased to send greetings for Women's History Month. This time provides us with a chance to recognize and celebrate the countless contributions women have made to this nation over the course of our 250-year history. There is not a moment in our national story that has not been supported, influenced, or led by remarkable women, and their stories deserve a spotlight. We have some remarkable women to be proud of right here in Georgia's 6th Congressional District. To this evening's 6 honorees, Karen, Tracy, Cassandra, Kathy, Marjorie, and Veronica, I want to thank you for all the ways in which you are leaving your mark in Douglas County. The work that each of you have done to earn this evening's recognition truly makes me optimistic for the future of this nation. Congratulations to each and every one of you. To Chairwoman Dr. Jackson Jones and Commissioner Kenner Jones, thank you for convening such an exceptional group of women. I am proud to help celebrate this history maker. As your champion in Washington, know that I am working hard every day in Congress on behalf of the needs of women and girls of all ages. Women have made America what it is today. and I am committed to ensuring the next generation of girls will have their own chance to shape the future of this great nation. Happy Women's History Month, and I wish you a joyful celebration this evening. Take care, thank you, and God bless.
Wow, wasn't that special? So glad to have her make those remarks. Okay, it's time now to turn the spotlight on this lovely table of women, our distinguished honorees. Karen Campbell, Tracy Crooks, Pastor Cassandra Crum, Kathy Smith Curry, Marjorie Stansel, and Veronica Toscano de Leger. Did I say that right, Veronica? You know I was working on it. All right, here we go. Let's get started. First up, our first honoree, Karen Campbell. Karen Campbell, widely known as Karen the Connector, is a community builder, media personality, and strategic connector based in West Georgia. She is the founder of Women of Douglasville. We might have heard about it, which is one of the region's largest and most influential women-focused community platforms. It was created to connect, to serve, and positively impact women, families, and local businesses. In addition to her community leadership, Karen is the host of the KTC radio show on Hits 92.3 ATL, where she leads real conversations around life, business, relationships, healing, and growth. Please welcome up to the stage, Karen Campbell. Thank you for all you do for our community. Thank you for connecting us. Next up, our next honoree is Tracy Crooks. Tracy A. Crooks is a dedicated community leader who has called Douglas County home for more than 20 years. As a biomedical national partnership manager with the American Red Cross, she works to build sustainable partnerships across national organizations, supporting critical healthcare initiatives. Her commitment to Douglas County is evident through her extensive civic involvement, including service on local planning and development committees that contributed to projects like the Greystone Amphitheater and Town Green. She also serves as co-chair of the Douglas County Library Board and has held leadership roles at the regional level, including becoming the first African-American chair of the West Georgia Regional Library System Board of Trustees. Join me in applauding Tracy Crooks as our honoree this evening. Next up is Pastor Cassandra Crum. Pastor Crum is also known as Pastor C, is a faith leader, missionary, and community advocate who has contributed 34 plus years of service to Douglas County. She and her husband, Bishop Artis C. Crum, are the founders of New Light Church Ministry and helped launch a foreign mission ministry that has served communities in West Africa, Haiti, and Mexico by delivering vital resources and spreading hope. She also founded the Women of Excellence Ministry in 2004 to equip women to walk in purpose, righteousness, and leadership. Pastor Crum is the founder, executive director of Douglasville Community Outreach and Victorious Kids Academy, promoting quality education and youth development programs. Her honors include the Douglas Community Organizing Resources for Excellence Award, the Georgia Women's Legislative Caucus Servant Leadership Award, and the Community Trailblazer Award. Thank you for your contributions to Douglas County. Next up is Kathy Smith Curry. Kathy Smith Curry is a dedicated leader with more than 27 years of experience in criminal justice. As director of the Office of Reentry Services with the Georgia Department of Juvenile Justice, she works to implement effective strategies that support justice-involved youth, helping to reduce recidivism and create meaningful opportunities for successful transitions back into their communities. Kathy also serves as the board chair of Share House of Douglas County, which supports individuals and families affected by domestic violence. Thank you so much, Kathy Smith Curry, for your contributions. Next up is Marjorie Stansel. Marjorie Stansel is a dedicated community volunteer and environmental advocate whose work has helped preserve and enhance the natural beauty of Douglas County. A master gardener since 2009, she has held numerous leadership roles locally and statewide, including serving as president of the Georgia Master Gardener Association. Marjorie Stansel has played a key role in several impactful projects, including the development of the Douglas County Butterfly Trail, as well as gardens at Woody Fight Park, the Douglas County Museum, and Worthen Park. Her passion for conservation and education extends through her service as a master naturalist, board member for Keep Douglas County Beautiful, and the Douglas County Travel and Tourism Board, and as a writer and speaker on horticultural and local history. Congratulate Marjorie Stansel with me, if you wouldn't mind. Next up is, and she's taking a picture of her lovely headshot there, Veronica Toscano de la Jay. Veronica is a passionate advocate for culture and community who has called Douglas County home for more than 2 decades. Originally from Guanajuato, Mexico, she now serves as a government liaison and is the president and co-founder of Casa Guanajuato, Georgia, a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting cultural pride and strengthening community connections. Veronica's leadership and impact extend across local, state, and international levels. She has served on advisory councils supporting immigrant communities, championed Hispanic women entrepreneurs and artists, and continues to promote cultural initiatives through her work with organizations such as the Mexican Cultural Arts Alliance and the Douglasville Public Art Commission. Her contributions have earned her numerous honors, recognizing her as one of Georgia's most influential Latina leaders. Join me in congratulating Veronica. May the work of these phenomenal women continue to inspire, uplift, and transform our community for the better. As we close, I would like to bring Madam Chair back up to the podium for just a few closing remarks, and thanking you in advance of that for your participation and your attendance here this evening as we celebrate the best of our Douglas County community. Thank you for coming this evening. Madam Chair.
Wow, what a night. We had an amazing time honoring some amazing women tonight. And let's give them another hand. And honorees, if you could just stand once again. Certainly I have asked our technology, you can't get it? Okay. I was trying to get Shaka Khan in the house with I'm Every Woman. I guess we're not. But we will definitely move on. I would like to thank our honorees tonight for coming for this incredible night, and also we appreciate your service here in our community, and we wanted to make it known tonight. So give yourselves another hand. Certainly to our keynote speaker who brought the house down with greatness and fired us up as we level up for change here, and women as we become sustainable and work together. Thank you so much, Commissioner Kenner Jones, District 2. If you could just stand one more time for me. Thank you. And when I approached her, I said, Commissioner, can you work with me? She said, I got it. So thank you. I would like to certainly thank all the participants tonight. Ms. Dot Pageant, thank you for your invocation. It was just amazing. Ms. Dot Pageant, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope I'm just have all the vim and vigor that you have when can I tell them what we got in the room? 98. Isn't this woman amazing to be 98 years old? Woo! I'm telling you, if I could just be the half the woman that Miss Dot is, so thank you. So, I would like to give special thanks to our Mistress of Ceremony, our Chief Communications. She's the Chief of Communications, Yvette Jones. She's our officer. Wendy Cottle, certainly our Chief of Staff, Tiffany Stewart-Stanley, who's always making it happen. Woo! And to our entire communications team, I just appreciate you. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you all. The entire team, I see you all back there. All this is being televised, I'm thinking, or hoping. It's being filmed. Thank you all. And certainly, Dion Penn, if you could just come up here. You know, Dion is my executive assistant, she's my special projects coordinator, and I'm a woman that sits back at a table with big ideas, but she has to deliver on these ideas. So thank you. Let's give her a big hand. Dion Penn. I know I bug her to death. I said, well, we're going to do this and that. And, you know, I just go over. My daughter said, Mama, you extra. But I like being extra. So, Mayor Robinson, thank you for always being here to support us. If you could just come say a few words to these beautiful women, and then we're going to close. If you could just come up and just say a few words. Yes, ma'am. They say stay ready. Stay ready. And Elliot, oh, I got you. I got it. Certainly our IT director, who took a moment, I just called him on a whim and just called and said, Elliot, can you help us? Because technology is just not our swim lane, mine particularly. And he's here. So please, if you could stand, our IT director tonight, who kept the flow going. And to each and every one of you, I love you dearly. I appreciate all of your support. The room is filled tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Call right now. Yes! Congratulations to all of the honorees this evening. We are so very proud of you. Your invisibility is seen tonight. Thank you that you make this community a wonderful place to live, work, and play and raise a family. Thank you all so much for coming out to the Conference Center and supporting women for Women's History Month. What a blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Chair, for being my friend, and we're standing on line together. Now, we were both in the Army, okay, and we both went to Fort Jackson. I know that's right, Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and so we're trying to go back. Guess what? How many years for you, Madam Chair, from basic training?
50, and it's 45 for me. So we've already talked, and we're on our way back on the tour. So if you want to come, my Delta sister, Army, Fort Jack, come on now. So we're excited, but I thank God for women that lead and that lead, follow, or get the H out the way. And so women lead, and thank you so much for being who you are, and thank you, Madam Chair, for being you. God bless you. Let me give you the last word.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to yield the floor back to our communications chief. You have the floor, communications chief, and good night, y'all.
And we will bid you all a good night. Happy Women's History Month, everybody.